Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a summery kind of look. Don't mind the way my makeup looks right now because I just took a shower and my eyes are a little bit stained from the last look I was just playing around with. It's something I'm a little bit working on. I will make a video on it later on. But today I'm just going to try to do a nice little summer look. So to start that off, I will be using this e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I did not do a review video on this primer, but I have been kind of using it a little bit and trying to get into it, and right now I actually do really like it. I just use it where my pores are more visible, which is usually right on the apples of my cheeks and on my nose. So I do use my finger and just pat it right in.
This mansion stood as a symbol of wealth and power within this pioneering town. But it wasn't until successful businessman W.E. Adams purchased the home in 1920 that it became part of Deadwood's history in a most unfortunate way. A way which refuses to move beyond its devastating legacy.
And then after that, which is actually how I've been liking to prime my face lately, I go in with my Maybelline Master Prime Hydrating Primer. A lot of people have said that this primer is more like lotion than an actual primer, but for me, I think it makes my makeup look really good. So I do really like this primer, and I do really recommend it to anyone who has wicked dry skin like me. And one thing I've also been really into lately is I prime my under eye. Like, I put hydrating primer on my under eyes just because I feel like that has been one reason why I haven't used concealer. Like, usually my under eyes, when I use concealer look dry, but ever since I've been putting hydrating primer on my under eye, it looks so much better. Don't mind the people outside. I do have my favorite show, Ghost Adventures, playing in the background because I like to watch it while I do my makeup because I'm weird like that. Anyways, for foundation, I thought this one would be amazing. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth, and this is in the shade 105 Fair Ivory. Now, one thing I don't like about this is it is like an open top, like there's no pump or a doe foot or anything like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the top of this here. This is just a Colourpop palette.
Her mother fell into premature labor. She died during childbirth. Baby girl was born. They also named her Helen, but she didn't even live a full day. And so within 48 hours, Mr. Adams had lost his entire family.
I'm going to take this Velvet Beauty Blender, and I forgot the brand that this was made by. It's not that one that everyone else has been trying. It's just one I got off Amazon. I got a pack of like, I think 3 of them for about $10 or something like that. But I feel like this foundation is wicked good for summer because summer is all about glow, and this does kind of give you that really nice loomy glow without having to put on too much. And a lot of people say that this is not that full coverage, but I personally feel like it's a pretty good amount of coverage.
Day. The intensity of those emotions.
Because I mean, like, so this is this side of the face, this is the side. I feel like this actually does not look that bad.
Spirit is here, okay?
I believe so.
2 years after the death of his first wife and family, W.E. Adams married Mary Visage. But with his passing only 7 years later, the death of the Adams family was now complete. And as Mary became aware of the energy in the home, she had to decide how best to deal with it.
When he passed away, she believed the house would be haunted, so she packed some suitcases and left everything behind.
she believed this house to be that haunted to where she had to leave.
I think a little bit too much on
With
this side.
Mary's abandonment of the home, little did she realize she left a museum-like collection of trigger objects, which created a paranormal vortex fueled by the energy of the Adams past.
Alright. So yeah, there's that. Oh man, I forgot I just put.
To better understand how
Yep,
the energy
I just
is
put that in
affecting the home
foundation.
today,
Cool.
members of the Black Hills
I'll use
Paranormal
this little
Group
sock here.
offer their perspective that there is a family other than the Adams haunting this home.
Melissa, how you doing, Jack?
And for concealer, I will be using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I kind of wish they had one to go with the dewy and smooth, because I believe this is more matte. I probably should try to use my. I feel like I should try to use my toothpaste. Life. Anyways, so yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and use this Maybelline Fit Me concealer. It's not that much. I think it's only like a $5 concealer, and for a drugstore concealer, it's actually wicked good. My only problem I have with this concealer is how small everything is.
Did they have a
Like,
conclusion as to how
the
these
doe
belongings
foot on
were
this
picked?
is like something you would use for like a lip gloss.
So you gotta remember that it's not just Mr. Adams that we're trying to contact here. The original owner, Mr. Franklin, is also here.
I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that in real quick.
Whatever's going on with this car, talk about it. Yeah. I'm gonna mark that.
And this is a wicked good concealer. It's nice, it's creamy, and it's like, it's not like full coverage, but it's like, it'll make you look good. Now when it comes to summertime, I don't do a lot of like contouring and stuff because I feel like that's just too much work to be out in the sun all day. But I do set my makeup with a lighter setting powder than what I would normally use, like a loose setting powder. I use a pressed powder. And this one is the CoverGirl CG Smoothers. This is a translucent powder.
Right next to you, there's a rocking chair in there.
I'll even show you. Like you can kind of see it on my finger. Then it's translucent. And for that, I am actually going to use
Why did she leave all her stuff here?
my
The place was haunted.
Real Technique setting powder
Why
brush.
would her own husband's ghost frighten her to the point to where she would want to leave? And why would all this stuff be left here? I don't get it. I just don't get it. It's a time capsule. It's a paranormal mystery box. It's the kind of place I don't want to leave.
William Adams, are you trying to make contact with me?
This is leave alone.
You hear Jack McCall?
Whoa.
Alright, it's time.
So I feel like a pressed powder is like not as bad as like using heavy powder because those do get wicked heavy, whereas a pressed powder is just like a little light dusting. So that is why I actually use a pressed powder. Now I'm going to go ahead and use the bronzer. In the summer I use my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And I am going to use a lighter brush for that because this is a relatively really pigmented blush bronzer. And this is the shade Light Bronzer.
He engineered, which allows him to observe activity in the brain. Billy and Jay will take turns wearing this headpiece while investigating. The objective is to see if Bill can visually detect activity in the brain just before our investigators sense the manifestations of spirits.
So what we're going to look for is in the different response ways, we're going to look for changes or we're going to look for trends. Like let's
say you're sitting here doing an EVP session and you're kind of in the dark and nothing's happening, I'm going to expect to see that your attention is going to kind of be wandering down and this meditative state is going to be coming up. And then if something would happen to alert you, we're going to see a sudden change where the meditative will drop and that their attention and focus won't jump dramatically.
With Bill Chappell monitoring his brainwave activity, Billy now begins investigating the house.
Just a little bit of bronzer everywhere is just enough for it to look, you know, give you that nice summer bronzy glow. And for blush, I'm going to go in with a Milani Rose blush, and this is in the shade Coral Cove. I thought I grabbed a different one, but this is actually a Wicked Summery one anyways.
To feel what you feel. William Adams.
Because I feel like this summer it's like brighter colors than it usually is, so that's fine.
Does that make you nervous?
I thought I just saw something go. No, Jake, come here, real quick. So that I'm not tripping. Just kind of like bring your eyes around. I thought I saw something peeking right here, around the corner.
Bill, what were you saying? You said something happened at that time?
Well, yeah, I've seen a change in a delta state and it's staying elevated now.
What's absolutely amazing here is that Billy sees a figure peek out from around this.
So I do go a little bit extra with the blush just to give it like that nice little like blushy kind of look.
At the same exact moment, Bill
The highlighter I'm going to wait till after just in case my eyeshadow has fallout. And for eyeshadow I actually have two Colourpop palettes. The new one I just got, which is my current favorite palette. This is the Through My Eyes I Love Sarah X Colourpop palette and the QAF palette.
There's something pulled on my chain by my neck and pulled me down these stairs here.
Because this I feel like has nice like warm tones and stuff, and this also has wicked nice colors, but I don't know what kind of look I have planned just yet. I'm just gonna go for it. So I'm going to dip into this shade here, which is this shade Chauffeur, which is a really nice warm transition. That you will see.
Right now we're reaching the area where Channing was attacked. When Channing ran out, the spirit went and punched this window out, and that's why there's blocks on all the windows on the outside to keep them from being broken out from the inside. You hear Jack and Paul? It's down there.
You know, a buddy of ours, he grabbed his chain and pulled him down this flight of stairs. I wanted a chain. I want to feel it.
So there's that. And now I'm just gonna dip into this shade here, Canela, which is like it's not like a shimmery shade. I don't really know what it is. It's kind of like this nice bronzy color with glitter in
I see
it.
the flash image of a tall man with a mustache looking back at me. Aaron recalls that this is the same area where Jack McCall once stayed.
I think that's his bedroom right there. This says leave alone right here on the wall. That chills all over my body right now. Who did you kill?
And I'm just gonna put that all over my lid.
As Aaron and I investigate the second floor of the Fairmont Hotel, there is activity centering around an area which may be connected to Deadwood's most infamous murderer, Jack McCall.
Whoa, what's that? 2,000
So there's that. And just because I love glitter, I am going to add a little bit of this shade Mesmerize right here.
I now begin recording an EVP burst session to see if what we just heard and what I just saw is
I
indeed a
really,
spirit
really
who will
like
also speak to
this.
us.
Jack, I'm gonna come down here by myself.
Get situated, stay ahead of it, just get situated.
So I feel like this is one of these shimmer shades that like anybody can pull off. Cause it's like a nice bronzy color with like a, it's like a gold glitter in it. So there's that. And now I am going to take, where's my this little brush here, which has a really nice, so I believe this was supposed to be a lip brush, but lately I've been using it to put like a highlight on the inner corner. And for my highlight, I'm going to dip into this shade here, which is Spoiled. It's this really nice like champagne gold shade. And I'm going to highlight the inner corner.
Your daughter and your grandchild pains me. I can't even put into words how it makes me feel.
Like what I'm doing, I'm just kind of
William, I'm sitting here at your desk staring at this Bible.
putting this where I will actually, yeah. Alright, so I'm actually just going to put this like a little bit of glitter right where I want the highlight to be. And then I'm going to take this brush here. This is by BH Cosmetics. This is from their Illuminate Ashley Tisdale collab. And I'm just going to dot it right into this corner of my eye.
But the thing is I think I see it before you do.
Really?
Bill Chappell, as a skeptic, is showing signs of excitement because his experiment seems to be working, which means that he is able to see activity seconds before Billy himself experiences
There we
it.
go.
Because Billy
Okay.
feels he may be in contact with William's
So there's
spirit,
that.
he now heads upstairs to
And
the
now I'm
room.
going to go ahead and move on to my brows. And for my brows, I'm just going to use this Total Temptations brow pencil from Maybelline in the shade Deep Brown.
I got chills all over my body right now.
Yeah, you're lighting up the first 4 bars.
I have full body chills right now. I'm just standing here in the hallway. The room I'm about to go into is Mr. Adams' room. Supposedly that's the bed that he passed in. William? Is this your bedroom?
But when it comes to my brows, I don't really do much with them anyways, just because I feel like if I were to actually do my brows,
Remember this
they would
moment
get
when
really
what
bushy.
Billy sees hovering above the bed because later something
Because I've
will be
had people
captured in
try to
the
do
same
my
exact
brows
spot, and it will
before,
create a
and
mind-blowing connection.
it always looks bushy. So I just put a pencil on them and I throw a
Enjoy your last breath.
brow gel over it, and I feel like I'm good to go. Alright, so this is the brow gel by Colourpop. It's their Boss Brow Gel, and it's just clear.
Stop this for a second. Bill.
Dude, who did you kill?
Bill. It is him who's. It's Jack. Listen.
Okay. And while that's setting, I'm going to go into my waterline with this Jeffree Star I'm
First,
Shook
we are in
Manny
the
MUA
presence of Jack
Manny
McCall.
MUA collab. I do really like this lipstick. I just don't use it that often.
He's right.
Okay, let me just try to clean off this brush here.
What is that? What is that? Wait, you're kidding. Would you rewind it again?
Right after we hear what sounds like a woman scream inside this building with us, we capture two very loud, hoarse, breathy voices. The
Okay.
first one seems to be a growl.
I'm just gonna pop
The
this into
second
my
is,
waterline.
"You are dead."
Aaron, it's freaking crazy in here.
Did you hear that? I can feel it.
Let me feel your force, Jack.
Oh my god.
Aaron! Aaron!
Alright.
As Billy and Jay continue their investigation of the Adams house, they head back to a room where earlier they sensed a strong emotional response, which may have been a connection to its former owner, William Adams.
William, we're entering into the area where the family Bible is and where you allowed Jay and I to feel intense, sad emotions. We have a few devices. So, Bill, you get anything?
Okay. And I feel like that just kind of made the look kind of pop just a little bit. I'm not going to do a wing liner just because I feel like that would be a little too much.
This area right here is
Alright.
yeah, no, let me switch to this over here just for a second.
So now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do my highlighter. And I'm going to use using the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Sarcophagus highlighter.
Right as Billy feels
I feel
a
like
static
this is one of
energy
the
around
best
him,
highlighters
causing him to
I've
shake.
used
Bill
in
Chapel
a long
I've seen
time.
two stick figures
I
right
did
next
used to
him,
have the shade
coincidentally in the same
Jeffree,
exact spot where earlier Bill
but
saw a dark
it
shadow
broke.
figure peek out from around this curtain.
So I went and got a new one, and one that I could actually use as an everyday highlighter, and this one can definitely be used as an everyday highlighter. But I feel like this is a highlight that will look good on literally anybody.
Yeah, if it's look, the Oculus just said C. Yeah, we see. Can you see us?
Because it's like, it's not so like gold that it's for like a darker skin tone, but at the same time it's not so,
You should move, you should disappear when you become stronger.
it's not so like light that, you know, it's like perfect.
Avoiding
Not
Jay.
like that.
I can feel it.
Yeah, there you go.
I just had to give it an extra blend, that's why I was doing that. Alright. And for lips, I actually saw that neons were actually making a big comeback this summer. So I am going to do a neon lip. This is the liquefied lipstick from the company Toolbox Cosmetics. I got this in a PR from them a while back. I just never used it because it's so bright. And this is in the shade Hot Lips.
Bible. It just said Bible. We're right by the Bible room. Can you go right by the Bible room and the Oculus just says Bible?
Really, it also said prayer. Let's all come into the Bible room and have a prayer.
Are these spirits, which can be seen on the SLS cam around Billy, telling him Bible because it was inside the Bible room where he felt a deep connection with the spirits through strong, sad emotions?
It's overwhelmingly sad.
Because of the intense activity on the second floor, we conclude that this is our hotspot. So I suit up with a chest-mounted full-spectrum GoPro camera and our ultra-sensitive recording device.
I got a Zoom recorder and I can hear the most sensitive, slightest sounds.
Okay.
Did you hear that?
So I am going to put just a little bit more on because I know you guys can't really see it, but it is a little bit streaky.
I know.
right, Jack? I'm coming down by myself. That was the wooden floor that sounded like a grub I was looking
As you can see, it is
Fine,
wicked
Jack.
bright, like I said. But that's
for. You
fine.
don't like us in here. Let me
And
feel your force, Jack.
for mascara, I'm going to be using this Colourpop volumizing mascara. And this is in the shade Black on Black.
Aaron, if I call for you, you run your ass down here.
Okay, so I'm just standing here shooting the hallway.
Stay there. Alright, now listen to me, Jack. You've attacked a lot of people. Aaron, it's freaking crazy in here.
There's no camera in me either.
You better. Jack, you understand me? Because your attacks on the living is gonna stop. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the What the was that? There's a Aaron! Aaron!
What? What's wrong? Zach, dude, what? Whoa, what just happened? What is in this room? What is in this house?
Up here.
Yeah, go ahead, up here.
Something more in there.
With various activity throughout our investigation of the Fairmont Hotel.
And one thing I've been liking to do is I do have this like little brow comb. So I've been using it to take the clumps out of the mascara I put on my lashes. So I just kind of hold underneath my lashes and just do a little brush.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Which I suspect was aimed at me.
What just happened? I heard something. Something north in there. I heard it. What was it? What was it?
The black and something black.
Here. This one.
He's here. Hey Jack, you know how amazing that is that you're able to do that? That means you can hear me.
And there you go. There's your summer glow look.
Did that?
I will comment down all the products I used today in case you guys forget them. And make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share, all that fun stuff. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.